Hey guys, this is Sensation reporting in for another layout update. This is my first layout update in a few months. As you can see, it looks a hell of a lot different right now. We'll do a quick walk around. Yes, this is my Brio. I found some use for it to weigh down the foam to while it's being glued. Yeah, I got a small section there. So we're getting some more sections in here and there. But overall, just getting that back section glued in, and the other section with my Brio on it glued in. So other than that, the layout now looks a lot different. So I am planning to have, let's see, that's what the whole thing looks like. And I'm planning to have a minimum of 48-inch radius around the whole thing. A minimum of 48, not a max, a minimum. So, you know how the old layout went. So always sitting, my chair would be right over here, where my feet are, and I'd be looking out this way to my layout. But now I'm not going to be looking out that way. Now I've got my layout up 42 inches high. The tables are at least 42 inches high, and the foam makes an additional 44 or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, that's the first car to touch the new layout, the Cheat River Railway 5-car well car, a 5-set well car set. But yeah, I have 3/4 inch thick foam sitting on top of plywood and particle board. Got the framework all bolted in and all that fun stuff. So my dad and I worked on it for about a week now. We set this whole thing up in a week or less, and honestly I feel really good about it. So it's a new layout to me, but unfortunately we finished it the day before I go back to college, so I'm not gonna have track on it until, I don't know, probably next week or so, maybe. I'll start laying track next week, but as you can see, it looks a heck of a lot better. My old layout, I could have a max of like maybe 36-inch radius or maybe 52, with a minimum of 18. And that was bad because I couldn't run my big engines or big long trains. So I like running the longer trains. So anyway, kind of some info about my new layout plan. Here it is. This is what I kind of drew up here for the layout, sitting like it is. I'm gonna have a 3-track main line going down the whole thing, and hopefully it'll look good. So everything's all glued in. So I'm hoping for a 3-track main line. The 2 outside mains, which would go here and here, will be for freight, and an inside main for passenger or excursions. So, but it's pretty bare right now. For now, at least. Now it's pretty bare. It's I will be doing scenery after I get all the tracks done, and I'm planning to have a 9-track yard. A 9-track yard with a 3 or 4-track passenger station on this side. This is I'm really excited because this is the first big rebuild. This is the first big rebuild I've done on my layout. I've done other rebuilds, like track work, but nothing this major. And so I feel really good about this track, as do most of my friends here in St. Louis, which I'd like to give a shout out to Austin, Mike, Daniel, Braden, Brent, Michael, Robert, anybody else I missed, and anybody else I missed who lives in St. Louis who has been my friend with trains. So I really appreciate all the kind comment. I really will appreciate all the kind comments, especially for this layout. Oh, and here's the biggest update of them all. My layout is called Fox Run. So, what a few friends of mine, two of my friends did, they named theirs the Possum Run and the Otter Run. Cause it's a random forest animal plus the word run. And I decided, well, I went in on it, so I decided to do Fox Run. So, this should, it'll work out. So I'm happy to be a part of the main group now. So here's hoping I can get my layout done in time. Planning to do another big update video, probably in the summer. Why the summer? Because that's when I'll be able to do a video. I'll be coming back home this coming weekend in January to lay track, but I won't have wires up, so I'll just have track laid out and glued. Well, maybe not glued. I don't know yet. I haven't figured out if I want to glue the cork down and glue the track down. Maybe I'll just tack it down and be done with it. It just seems easier. It just seems easier that way. And I'm gonna be adding a lot of crossovers, lots of switches. If you know me on Facebook and you wanna help me out with my rebuild, like by sending me money through PayPal to help get my layout going, that'd be great. So every little bit counts. A couple buddies of mine are actually thinking, possibly, let me know in the comments if you like this idea or not, that if you support our layouts, you spend like $3 or more in donations, you get a T-shirt that has our layout names on them. So I don't know. We're thinking about it. I will let you know in the next update video, or as soon as I can. As soon as I hear word that say for the go ahead to make T-shirts with our railroad names on it. Other than that, I don't know what else to say. This will be my, this will be my 15th year running HO scale, running HO gauge trains in my basement. But this is the first year for the Fox Run Railroad, and I will be doing a grand opening video when I get at least one main done, when one main is completely wired up for everything. I will be doing a grand opening for the Fox Run layout. So anyway, hope you all have a great time, a great rest of the year. This is my first update of this year, and I hope to see you all soon. See you later.